Sorry.
I'm Heather.
And I'm Amy.
We're so silly
Today's
today.
opposite day. We could be the same person. No,
we flip sides.
We decided to spice it up and flip sides, and it is throwing us for a loop.
It's fun. Then the camera froze, but
yeah, good. We do Facebook on top, YouTube on bottom, and so we were waiting for 3, 2, and it was on 1 for like 10 seconds, and we're like, is it gonna go? Anyway.
Too fun. Hope you were able to join us today.
Yes,
early.
Because I am leaving tomorrow. We weren't really quite thinking through it. I am leaving tomorrow to go to a competition with my daughter in Florida.
Big time.
Yeah, only freshman to make it to a competition team. So I'm very, very proud of her.
So proud of her.
So we wanted to go live because for a lot of you, the Pure Barre Coeur d'Alene group, this is your last week before you roll into getting a scan, getting maintenance macros, or if you want to keep shredding, we just came out with the custom macros only without the one-on-one coaching program. So we were really trying to get that up for you guys first. But we've had so many past shredders who don't need the one-on-one coaching. So just wanted the macros. So it works. So super excited.
And that's on the website.
It is on the website.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So you can just purchase that online. So Pure Barre Coeur d'Alene, you're wrapping up week 4. So we will need your final scan 48 hours after your double carb day. Most of you, your double carb day is Saturday. So we wouldn't get your scan until Tuesday morning at the earliest. We just really want to see apples to apples. We want to make sure that you use the same machine to scan that you did the first time. If it looks like you lost muscle, then I'm going to ask all of our shredders, even when y'all get to week 6, I need to know what your water weight was. The InBody machine will tell me that. Other machines won't. I need to be able to compare your water weight. What a lot of people don't know, and this is one thing that I learned over the years, is that the InBody machine looks at water weight as muscle. So in colder months, we have a tendency to drink less, so we have less water in our body. So sometimes it can look like you've lost muscle when you haven't. It's just water. And sometimes it's just because we have different levels of hydration, you know?
True.
So
that's in the top middle of your scan.
Yes, in the
Might
very
not be something
top.
You've looked at yet. But.
Yeah, a lot of you probably haven't looked at it yet. But when I know people have lost inches, have lost weight, and then they give me their scan, and it looks like they've lost a lot of muscle, I'm like, I need to look at your water weight, and it usually is the reason every time. So anyway,
you're so smart.
So smart. I probably just threw a lot of science at you at one time. Sorry.
Science bombs.
We started filming a podcast, and as we go into topics, I'm like, gosh, I could get really sciencey, but we have to talk to like we're talking to someone that knows nothing about macros. So a lot of that science talk just isn't what they need to hear. So I'm trying to walk that back.
Some people enjoy it.
Some people do. Yes. I don't know if you saw on my personal story on Instagram, I was posting how it's kind of a problem that false studies are being published.
I haven't seen that yet. Sorry, I was teaching this morning.
Yeah, no, that was 2 days ago. It was a day or 2 ago. May not even be on my story.
Behind.
And that doesn't surprise me. And again, that's why we're part of Dr. Lane Norton's REPS program, where he takes studies that are credible, legit studies, breaks them down, puts them into layman's terms, so we can know when the health influencer is taking one excerpt from a study and trying to scare the shit out of you, so you will listen to them, you will feel like they're an expert and buy their product or their service. Listen, you guys, I'm going to spit a lot of information at you right now. Typically, everything that a health influencer is scaring you about or telling you are doing wrong, it's only bad for you if you are eating in a calorie surplus. Your body knows what to do with artificial sugar. It knows what to do with saturated fat. It knows what to do with too much protein. If you're not eating in a caloric surplus, I cannot stress that enough. Seed oils, that's a big one. Only if you're eating too much food, especially processed food, that is when we get in trouble, okay? Because our body doesn't know what to do with it. There's no energy. The body doesn't need that much energy. So we start storing this crap in our body. That's when we get in trouble. Now, I'm not saying that's 100% true, right? We can definitely make better choices. I saw the best thing about sugar. people try to scare the shit out of us about it, right?
Right.
There's decades, 50 years of studies not showing that it's bad for you whatsoever in like a cancer kind of. I was like, hashtag duh, 50 years of studies.
That's
and
a
we
huge
keep
study.
doing them. Now,
Incredible.
right?
Yeah.
And, you know, and so there are studies that show, yes, it can mess up your microbiome. We are going to be the first people to say, let's try to eat natural foods, not processed foods, try to stay away from sugar-free or artificial sugar. Maybe stevia is better. And people will argue with you too. We don't have any really good, legit studies, long-term studies on stevia.
True.
Stevia has only been around 5 years. I mean, it's been around longer, but really popular. So don't get caught up in studies. If you just won't eat in a caloric surplus, you'll move your body. You honor your body, specifically at the age you're at, to eat enough protein to support protein synthesis, to keep your muscle. You're going to be good. And eat veggies. I will always say, like, food is not medicine, right? You know, and I think here's another thing that people get scared about, right?
You got a lot stored up here.
I do, don't I? You know, so a lot of people are like, you know, because I follow a lot of like true experts, and not just on social media, right? Anyway, this one cancer guy made a good point. Food is not medicine. We don't need to talk about food being medicine in a sense that some people who do get diagnosed with cancer want to do alternative treatment instead of Western medicine. So they go down the food route, the fasting route. Food is medicine. He's not saying it doesn't help. But sometimes when you attach the word medicine to food, then people get fixated on that, right?
Right.
So we're just looking for balance. Fiber is always going to be so good for you. Vitamins, nutrients, micronutrients, vegetables are full of water. They're always going to be excellent for you. But let's not get so attached to food being medicine that we think that's the route we need to go instead of Western medicine for any ailment. I would say just like with food, there needs to be a balance. Let's support our body as naturally as possible.
I think balance is the key word there.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's Western medicine.
Stay away from the extremes.
Yes, stay away from the extremes and everything, right?
True.
Not just food, but
right.
Anyway, just a lot to think about. You know, I follow a lot of really scary health influencers and the legit ones. Just because
compare. You're like
to compare.
No.
Like last night, I was texting with someone and they were like, "My brother thinks that this certain influencer is God." I was like, "Wait, who is that?" I was like, "I'm gonna have to Google it. Don't tell your brother I said that." So I looked this guy up. I was like, "Oh yeah, Layne Norton just debunked some of his crap this guy spews the other day," you know? And what I love about Layne is he's like, what I do is not flashy. It is not fun. But it works. It's the truth that it works. It doesn't need to be anything like super duper flashy, you know?
Right.
Anyway, we're not in here. And then our marketing guy yesterday was like, I love working with you and Amy. What truly matters to you guys is that you're helping people, and that makes it fun to work with you guys, because it's true. We just want to help you find balance, find accountability, just have a little common sense and weed out all the noise in this wellness industry. I texted this person back about his brother and this influencer. I was like, you know, Layne just debunked him in a few things, and the wellness world is cray. But it's no different. That's my circle, right?
Right.
It's no different than in like the dance world, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or speech path, accounting, business, how to make money, like in every single area.
Oh, there's
extremes. There's
false
people
information.
Gosh, it's just crazy. So
the extremes, trying to get more followers, you know, that kind of stuff. You're like, no, just speak the truth.
Speak the truth, yes. So
help people. That's what motivates us.
It is. Helping people.
It helps us.
It does help us. I don't think I've ever really stayed so true to my health. Now, hitting 40 was a big milestone for me, where I was like, it's not about how I look anymore. It's about my insides, you know?
Right.
And that was a while ago. That wasn't like yesterday. I wish it was yesterday, but it's not. So that really got me on that. But helping you guys helps me stay on my balanced health journey.
I like that.
Yeah.
Balanced.
So anyway, when I see friends share, you know, posts from other influencers, that I'm like, why did you share that? Literally what you just shared can trigger someone into disordered eating. I don't want to say an eating disorder. There's a difference. So you just have to be really careful what you share. Never, never, never want to enter health with scare tactics. Anyway, all right, I'm off my soapbox.
That was a good one.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we're finishing up week 4. I learned last night that some of you did the practice week anyway. You know, even though I gave people practice week numbers, even if they didn't sign up for the shred until like 3 days before we were supposed to kick off week 1. So some people went all the way through practice week. So some people are in week 3, and that's okay. And some people are repeating week 3 because they got sick. We've had a couple of those. Travel.
Lots going around. The RSV, the COVID, the flu.
All
Lots
the
going
things.
around.
So feel free to always repeat a week if you want to, if you got off track. So we're either on week 3 or week 4, and some of you just joined us and you're on week 1.
Woo!
I love that. Again, this is an evergreen product, so people can join anytime.
You have practice week, and then you do week 1, 2 macros. Those are the same. Week 3, 4 macros. So whether you're on 3 or 4, they're the same.
This is true.
Yes.
And if you're at Pure Barre CDA, it was an accelerated special program for you guys. So all 4 of their weeks are different. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So, all right.
For them.
You got a quote for us today? We're not going to be on here very long, but we just wanted to hop on here, go through a few reminders since I'm going to be gone. We would have liked to have gone live on Friday. So just a few more things.
A little early.
Yes.
Always reach out group text if you need to, and for any reason. Even just to catch up.
Yes.
We love those too. All right, so here's my quote to finish today. Results happen over time, not overnight.
Oh, yes.
Stay consistent, work your hardest, and keep believing in yourself. Stay the course. Stay the course.
Stay the course.
Yep. Use your tools.
Yeah, use your tools. It's not, stay the course. I'm having to tell myself that lately.
There's a lot of distractions.
So many.
And we've had a lot of people reach out to, asking if they can repeat a week for different reasons. They got injured, sick. You name it. Life happens. You just answered someone yesterday.
Yeah.
Life happens. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. We can pivot. This is more to help you stay focused during life challenges.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Yes, exactly. This is accountability and the person to lean on. Yes. To get you through life's challenges.
Because you're going to have them.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah.
I expect them every day.
I think I've told the story where I got some really bad and shocking news one time, and I sat down and ate an entire box of Whole Foods chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. I don't do that anymore, but I might eat 3 of them when I get news I don't like.
Fit into your day.
I can fit them into my day. But it is nice. Like, we all have challenges. When people come to us, I'm so busy. We're like,
oh,
Amy, we had somebody ask about, should I shred with you guys? I'm so busy. And Amy looked at me. She was like, no one's busier than us.
Not right now.
And I'm like,
I don't think so.
No, you're right.
I dare you to challenge us. I dare it. I dare you.
I dare you. So we're all busy. We all have challenges, and we just all have to focus on our health, especially as we get older. We need to be here for our family, for our friends. We all have a purpose. We're all here for a reason. So we need to take care of ourselves. Life's a gift. Our body is a gift. So let's take care of it together.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If you need anything, text us. I'll be in the Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom. I'm not a Disney person. You probably could guess that.
You're going to have fun. I am a Disney
but I will
person.
Yes.
You could guess that.
We could all guess that. But I do love Epcot. And I'm taking my mom with me, and we are going to drink ourselves through Epcot.
Oh, I love that.
And guess what? We'll probably get like 25,000 steps that day.
Yeah, you will.
So I'm not too worried about counting macros at Epcot.
Awesome.
Maybe we'll just do little snacky snacks instead of like meals,
Yeah.
at Epcot. But so I'm looking forward to that.
Protein snacks.
I know. I thought about doing, this is a challenge for me. I thought about doing kind of like a guide to the best snacks for a macro lifestyle at Disney.
We could all use those.
We'll see if I feel like doing that.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I hope you enjoy your time.
I know.
And best of luck to your girl and her competition.
Thank you so much.
So fun.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you soon. We love you.
Mean it.
Mwah.